Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Cubs versus Orioles Major League Baseball matchup on Sunday, June 18th, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day. Sportschatplace.com, Pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. And to find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, Pickdawgz.com. Just click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, be sure to check out our latest offering. It's called the Pickdawgz Dime Club. And the way the Dime Club works, it is geared towards higher bankroll players. There's a toll-free number on the website. It was asked for by our higher bankroll players in our community. Just a few plays per day. Call the toll-free number, talk to a live person, see if it's for you. But anyways, let's get to this one. We got the Orioles taking on the Cubs, and the Orioles kind of a little bit of a stigma attached to them still from all those years of stinking up the joint. And with stigma usually comes value, and I think we're still finding value on the Orioles. I mean, this is a team with the second best record in all of baseball, and we're still getting them on the cheap for the most part across the board, almost every single night. They're here playing against a team with a losing record. I know they're on the road, but, getting plus odds on them. Dean Kramer on the bump here for the Orioles. He's kind of been called to step it up. John Means really is the number one for the Orioles, and of course he's still on the shelf after last year's injury. Meanwhile, Jameson Taillon on here for the Cubs, and while he pitched pretty well last time out, he's been pretty miserable in his time for the Cubbies so far from what we've seen. And, while we did see him step it up while he was a member of the Yankees, the bulk of his career he's been pretty lousy, especially for a guy who's taken number 2 overall in the Major League Baseball draft. The Orioles, they're not like a perfect team out there on the field. You don't see them, like shutting teams down and kind of just, definitive wins. It's more of these comeback rally type things. And maybe that's why they're not getting the love from the bettors and the public. I'm not really sure, but it really doesn't matter because we've been cashing in on them all season like no one's business as they just continue to quietly march on and beat up teams, as it seems that most people seem to weigh more heavily on their losses than they do on their victories, which, like I said, is all fine with me. When you get to these game 3 of a series, though, man, the Orioles just absolutely dominate. 14-3 in game 3 of a series. So once they get that familiarity with a team, they absolutely take them behind the woodshed. And against these teams with a losing record, man, they win 75% of the time against teams with losing records. So nothing wrong with any of those things as far as I can see it. For the Cubs, they are pretty good at home. They've been playing well at Wrigley. They've been playing well against the American League East. All those kind of things, and really, hitting righties pretty well as well. But at the same time, the Orioles are just a better team, and we're getting them at the right price. I'm going to take the Orioles here, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.